It's practice. Mark up some charts. You're going to go to tradingview.com. It's free. Make a free account. Look at a chart. Mark it up. Practice. Just practice. Get a demo account. Practice. Practice makes perfect. Write that down. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Write it down till your hands bleed. Practice makes perfect. Because if you are not practicing what you are preaching, how do you expect to succeed? And the last thing you're going to do is obviously you're going to do your beginner boot camps. Whoever got you started, go back to them and have them break down to you, you know, what are my few steps that I'm going to do? I got you, Edwin. The first few steps in my first month, what do I have to do? All right. So in developing your right trading plan, here are some things as to reasons why you need, not must have, but need a trading plan. It's going to help you stay focused. It's going to help you maintain discipline. It's going to help you develop consistency. It's going to help you manage emotions. And we know with trading HFX, you're going to have emotions every single second of the trade. And lastly, it's going to improve your trading strategy. No matter what strategy you are looking into, no matter what strategy you are doing, who you are following, this is going to help improve that for you. Okay? So make sure that you're writing notes because we're going to go a little bit into depth into each one of these little categories, right? So why am I trading? Ask yourself, write it down, answer these questions. Why am I trading? Everybody's answer, of course, I'm here to make money. Cool. We know that. Obviously, everybody's here to make money. That's the obvious, right? But why? Why are you here? Why have you chose this path to make you money? Is it because you want time freedom? Is it because you want financial freedom? Is it because you want to retire somebody? You want to retire yourself? You want to travel? You just want to make money. Like you just want to become a millionaire one day. And you know that this right here can make you a millionaire in the easiest way possible because you do not have to get up to go to work. You don't have to put on clothes. You do not have to wake up to an alarm clock. This is going to help you do that. So ask yourself, why am I trading? Next question you're going to go ahead and answer is, what is my approach to trading? There are 3 different approaches. You're either a scalper, an intraday, or a swing trader. And for those who don't know what that is, scalping, you're in and out of the markets. You're in for the market no more than an hour. That's the longest you're in a market. I am a scalper. Every single one of you who trade HFX and like HFX, because we'll get into that in a little bit, who actually understand the trading of binary are scalpers. It took me almost a year and a half to figure out that I was a scalper. If you are new here, I want you to actually, you know, if you're no more than a month, right? If you've been in here for less than a month, that's cool. I want you to hop around, go to different educators, look and see what you understand and you like. Because if you're an intraday trader, you're in the markets for probably an hour to a full day. Okay. You're in there a little bit longer to your trades. This is mainly for my FRX traders who want to look at the markets a little bit longer. If you're a swing trader, you're in there for about a week, a month. There are people making money in every single one of these styles. So which one are you? You have access to over 100 plus educators. There is someone out there who you will understand. Believe me, but you need to sit down with yourself and figure out, what type of trading style am I? I personally, I get too anxious to hold trades. Ooh, a week? You telling me I gotta hold a trade for a week? I can't do it. I can't. My mind and my anxiety, I can't do it. I need to be in and out of the market with a bag like that. But if you're somebody who can't be in and out of the market, who needs to hold, maybe you're intraday, maybe you're a swing trader, but nobody can answer those questions but you. The next thing is, what are my goals? Now, I'm not just saying an increment of money-wise, like literal money-wise, but what are your goals with this? And they need to be very specific. You need to have weekly goals. You need to have monthly goals. You need to have yearly goals and a long-term goal. I'm going to give you an example for mine. Because I trade HFX and the strategy that I use is cash trap, you know, my weekly goal, I want to make 16% a week. 16%, I want to grow my account by 16%, giving me one day to lose 8%. And I'm okay with that. Monthly goal, I want to grow my account 64%. You know how crazy that sounds? But I know it works. If you can grow your account percentage wise every single month, whatever my goals may not work for you. You may need to be lower, especially if you are new. I'm a little bit more advanced. I've been doing this for a little bit longer and I understand my trading a little bit more. So if you are new, 16% is way too much for you a week. 64% a month is way too much for you a week. You need to figure out what is comfortable for you. My yearly goal, I want to be withdrawing every single month 5 bands every single month for my trading account. That's from a year from now. Now I'm platinum 5,000 in the markets. But that's my goal. What's yours? My long-term goal, with this alone, with trading alone, I want to be able to buy my mom a house. I want to be able to retire my mom. Shit, I want to be able to retire myself with trading. I want to have XXX number of money in the markets just with trading. You need to literally sit down with yourself and figure out what are these goals and stick to these goals so that when those days of, you're going to have bad days, you're going to have lesson days. When those lesson days appear, you need to remind yourself of these goals and stick to your goals. Don't veer away. Don't do that. Stick to them. The next thing is, what strategy are you committed to mastering? And the key word in this whole thing is committed. You need to stick to one trading. Again, if you are new here, I recommend that you go high and low to figure out what educator works best for you that you can connect with and the strategy that you understand. But if you are somebody who, like myself, I'm going to put myself out there. It took me a while to find cash trap. I had the FRX package. I'm not going to lie, I couldn't, my mind could not comprehend that style of trading. Then I found Gold Cup. Then I was like, okay, cool. I kind of get it, but not really. Then I found Kim and Lano. They're scalpers. They are, oh my God, US 30, SPX. That was like, oh, I found gold. But then I found HFX. And then I found Matty Pips and Cash Trap, and everything clicked. And now I've mastered it. I take that back. You're never a master when it comes to trading, but I understand it. I'm committed to learning it every single day. So who do you listen to? Who's your educator? Some of you, if you're trading HFX, there's Ness, the creator of binary. Well, not creator of binary, but creator of HFX. Then you have Evan. Then you have DL Woods, Matty Pips, Taylor Marks. You got Millie Mills. If you're trading FRX, you got Lano, Kim. You got Mr. Teacup, Manny Q. You got all these educators, DCX. You have Chairman 750, Jason Brown, teaching you about cryptos. Mr. Picasso. You have all these educators. I just named you about 10 educators, and I only watch one. Pick one. You have all these educators and commit to their strategy. And when I say commit to their strategy, I mean follow every step that they have told you to do with this strategy. Do not try to reinvent the wheel, because you are only hurting yourself if you ever try to reinvent the wheel. Their strategy works, which is why they are an educator and you're not. Follow them. And I say that in the nicest way possible. Follow them until you have 6 figures. Then possibly you can switch it up. Possibly. But I promise you there's still gonna be an educator on the platform. But stick to committing to the strategy. It's going to pay off. I promise you that. Then, what are you going to do next? What educators are you planning to plug into? There are some educators, that trade the exact same way, but they have different times. Look at Matty Pips and Taylor Marks. They both are cash trap educators. However, one's on early in the day, one's on late at night. You need to figure out who you are going to watch and what times you're going to commit to them. You have access to their schedule. All you have to do is go to go live. Go live. Go to go live. I was about to say .com, but it's not .com. Go to go live. GoLive.im. You have access to their schedules. All you do, if you don't know, you go ahead, you hit HFX, FRX, DCX. There's little blocks. You hit one, their entire schedule comes up. It looks like a TV guide, if you ask me. Shows me their entire schedule. I know what time they're getting on and what they're teaching. Either if it's a trading or a training session they're having. It's all of it is at your fingertips. You just have to create your plan and follow it. Your next question you're going to ask yourself in this trading plan is, what currency pairs will I trade? This is a big one. This is a real big one. It took me a while to understand this because there are so many currency pairs. So many. I wanted to be in all of them. Every time a signal came out, I wanted to get in it. Every time somebody said, get in this, I wanted to get in it. It took me a while to understand that once you stick and master to at least 2 to 3 pairs, I promise you, you will see figures. I promise you that. Figure out what currency pairs you want to trade and stick with them, just like you stick with an educator. The currency pairs that I personally have studied because I'm following my mentor, Maddie Pips. The ones that I have now studied and I understand how they move is USD JPY, Euro USD, and Euro JPY. I'm studying them. I'm learning how they move, how they master. The other day on my demo account, I went crazy on USD JPY because I was like, wow, I really predicted how this moved. I went 10-0. It was crazy. But I studied and I mastered it. I'm learning how these pairs move. And don't have FOMO. You're going to see other people have success on all these other things. That's okay. Stick to what you know. The pairs are USD JPY, Euro USD, and Euro JPY. Listen, you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna see success in every aspect of this company. DCX will go crazy. Bitcoin will, to the moon. Don't have FOMO. SPX going crazy. US 30 to the sky. Don't have FOMO. You'll see the harmonic scanner going crazy one day. You'll see Gold Cup going crazy one day. You'll see HFX go crazy. It's already going crazy. Don't have FOMO. Stick to what you know and stick to your plan. That is how you get paid. The next thing is, what time frames will I be trading? Most of you are HFX. 5 minute time frames. If you are HFX, are you looking at the hour? Are you looking at the 4 hour? Are you looking at the daily? What are you looking at? 15 with Ness. Ness trades 15 minutes, so he trades on 15-minute time frames. What time frame are you looking at, and stick to that time frame and study your pairs in that time frame. And the next thing is, what days of the week will I trade? What days of the week? Market is open right now. Actually, no, it is Wednesday. My bad. Thinking it's Sunday. Market opens on Sunday at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't have FOMO. Do not be the person who gets on as soon as the market opens and wants to trade. Don't be that person. And don't be the person who, before the market closes, needs to get a trade in. Pick a day when you're going to trade. Make an entire schedule. You have access to your educator schedule. Copy it, put it on your wall. I have mine literally right here. I'm looking at it right now of what my educator schedule is. Maddie Pitts, 11 p.m. Sunday. Taylor Marks, 9:30 Sunday. I got Tuesday, Taylor Marks, 11 a.m. Wednesday, 11 p.m. Maddie Pips. Thursday, 11 p.m. Maddie Pips. Friday, 1:30 Maddie Pips. I see it here all the time. I never veer from this. Sometimes I lied. But for the most part, I stick and stay to this. All right. Also, what you need, the biggest thing, one of the biggest things you need to know is what session are you trading in? And I don't mean with what educator session. I mean, what sessions are you trading in? Are you trading in London? Are you trading in New York session? Are you trading in Sydney session? Are you trading in Tokyo session? This all matters. Every single one of it matters. Are you trading on overlaps? This is something you have to learn and will know because let me drink some water. Because these sessions affect the market. If you're trading in the New York session, it's best to trade any pairs that have USD in it. Hello? Why would I want to trade USD when that session's closed, when the New York session's closed? It's not going to move that much. So you need to learn what sessions you are trading in. The next thing you need to have on your trading plan, this is very, very important. All of it's important, but we're about to get really important here, is your entry and confirmation rules. You need to write down your rules and you need to stick with them. Every strategy has an entry and confirmation rules. Are you following them? What's your minimum confirmation? Mine's 3. I need to have at least 3 confirmations. I will not take a trade if I do not see 3 confirmations. Makes no sense. I'm just guessing at that point. I need 3 confirmations. For those of you who trade crash trap, some of your confirmations may be arrows, cross up, cross down. Another one would be the Bollinger Bands, support and resistance lines, currency strength meter. You need to have 3 confirmations. Another one of my rules are 3 points equals a good trade, but I'm only taking 1% on it. 4 points. That's a great trade. Only taking 2% on it though. 5 or more points. Oh baby, that's an amazing trade. We're going 3% and up. Oh, 3% I should say on those trades. And stick with it. Stick with your entry and confirmation rules. They are rules for a reason. All right. Next, what is your take profit and stop loss rules? Now, for my FRX people who do trade FRX, you need to write this down. What's my risk to reward? Is it 2-to-1, 3-to-1? Figure that out. My HFX people, my 8%, I'm done. If I make 8%, that is an amazing session for you who don't understand that. If I make 8% in a day trading, I will stop trading. In the long run, 8% is a lot. Do not over leverage. Don't be that person who was like, 8% seems too little. I'm going to do 16 for today. Don't be that person. Because the moment you do that, you will lose. And I promise you, it may not be that day, but you will lose. You will have a day that you lose. And then you'll do something called revenge trade. And for me, if I lose 5% in a day, I also stop trading. I do not revenge trade. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read you something in my trading journal when I did revenge trade and how I cussed myself out for it. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. Those are my rules because they're the cash trap rules, because I follow my educator, because I'm committed to that strategy. And that's the next thing is, what's your risk management? The max I will trade is 3% for my HFX people. I'm not risking more than 3% on my account. I'm not. I lose 5%, I'm done trading. The next thing, and this right here is also very important because this plays with the mindset of trading, is what is your pre-trading and post-trading routine? You need to have a routine. My routine, I use the bathroom. I have to use the bathroom before I start trading. Because when you trade HFX, every second counts. And if I have to go to the bathroom while in the middle of my trading and that market goes in the direction I want it to go while I was using the bathroom, I'll be mad. I can't. I gotta pee before I start trading. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I usually play music when I trade. Classical music puts me in the mood. My study mood. Shout out KT. Classical, baroque music. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, you know, if I want to get hype, I'll play my type of music. I'll put some Rod Wave on. I'll put whoever I want to listen to for the day. Some money making music. It gotta be about money though, because I'm in a money making mood. I have to have a glass of water. Again, every second counts. I can't be getting up to go give me a drink because my throat is dry. I can't. I have to have my water. I need to look at the charts. I need to see what's going on in the market, what's happening. I need to analyze it. I need to look at this currency strength meter. I need to look at news, Forex Factory. I need to see what's going on before I start trading. Now, my post trading, I write in my trading journal. And like I said, we'll get into exactly what I want you to put in your trading journal, but that's what I do. The next thing is, this is basically notes to write to yourself in your trading plan that you need to have. You need to have discipline and mindset notes, because you will refer to these notes and these quotes all the time. I actually took these from Tia Rivera, if you don't know, Chairman 25 in the company. I took these from her. Her notes that she keeps to herself that I personally loved was, I write this down because these are really good. If you don't learn how to control your emotions, you will never learn how to control your mind. I'm gonna say it again. If you do not learn how to control your emotions, you will not learn how to control your mind. Emotions are going to make and break you in trading. When it comes to trading, everything outside of trading needs to be out the window. You cannot be worrying about your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You cannot be worrying about an argument. You can't be worrying about work. You can't be stressing that you're broke. You can't. All those emotions, you can't be mad. You can't be sad. All of those emotions play a part in your trading. When you are trading, it needs to be you in the charts, and that's it. If you are upset, if you are not feeling it, do not trade. Do not wait a few hours, wait till the next day. If you're still upset, wait another day. The markets will still be there. I promise you that. Do not trade on emotions. Another good quote she has is, commitment is sticking to what you said you were going to do long after the emotions you said it in has left. I'm gonna read it again. Commitment is sticking to what you said you were going to do long after the emotions you set it in have left. What does that mean? Today, all of you are probably hyped. You had a great day. You said, you know what, Natalia? I'm gonna make this trading plan. I'm hyped. Let's go. Stick to it. Commit to it. You're going to have lesson days. We never lose. We take lessons. You're going to have lesson days. Commit to your trading plan even after. Trading gets boring after a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. Trading really gets boring. Commit to your trading plan though. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't do it. Stick to it. All right. Now, another thing you need to, this is all, by the way, all of this is going to your trading plan, and this is notes that you need to, talk with yourself with and write them out. But I'm just giving you some of mine. Another thing you need to write in your trading plan is my golden rules and trading commandments. These are what you are going to stick to no matter what. I do not care what you think. You need to stick with these rules, these commandments. Mine, I do not revenge trade. Like I said, I'm gonna read you the day I revenge trade and how I will not revenge trade ever again, because I just can't. Do not force to trade. That's another one of my commandments. Yours may be different. I can't force it. I won't force you trade. If I don't see the setup, I'm not gonna force it. I'll wait. If I have to wait 30 minutes for that trade to set up the way I want it set up, I'm gonna wait 30 minutes. Never risk more than 3%. I'm not gonna risk half of my account if I am not willing to risk half of my account. If I'm gonna get emotional that half of my account is gone, I will not risk it. 3% max. I make 8%, I stop trading. Another one is I lose 5%, I stop trading. Don't take trades outside of my plan. Meaning if I get an alert from HFX, shout out HFX Swipes, if I get an alert from them, I'm still not gonna take it. I'm gonna wait till Maddie Pips makes an alert on there to take the trade. If you got swipe coin, swipe trades, I'm gonna wait till my educator shoots out a trade, because that's who I'm trusting. If I'm on Ness's session, I'm just on his session to be on his session probably. I'm not gonna take his trades though. Shout out Ness though. He's a millionaire trader. I'm still not gonna take his sessions because I need to stick to what I know. Shout out Millie. The one time I went on her trading session was the one day she took a lesson. I need to stick to my plan. Another thing you need to put, oh yeah. And then the last thing I put was sticking to Maddie and Taylor Marks. Those are all my commandments that I follow and I will stick to. Now, the next portion of this is you are going to put in your trading journal. Now, your trading journal needs to be a whole notebook on itself. It cannot be a part of your notes. It can't be a part of your journaling. It can't be a part of some old, homework pages that you had from high school that you just so happen to never use that notebook. No, we need to have a fresh notebook, because that trading journal holds weight and value on its own. This right here. It's only a few pages, but it got some weight to it. I promise you. Now, the things that need to be in your trading journal, write this down. You need to have the date, so that way you can reflect back on the day that you had an amazing day and that you had a terrible day. You need to reflect on that. You need to have the method that you use. What strategy are you using? Write that down in your trading journal. The confirmations could be that you just took a trade from Maddie, that you just took a trade from Manny Q. You just copied what they did. That's a confirmation. Write it down. If you are out here actually practicing trading and wanted to learn these strategies and taking the confirmations, you didn't write down what was your confirmation. I took the trade because I saw the up arrow. I saw that the currency pair was the first pair was higher than the second pair. The Bollinger Bands, it was on the bottom Bollinger Band. I saw that there was a B for buy, so I took the trade. Write down your confirmations and all of them of why you took the trade. Next thing you need to put is your risk reward ratio for HFX. This is your ROI. What's your risk reward? I'm risking 1 for 2. For HFX, you can still do this. You can literally still do this. How to do this is you need to know how much you're willing to risk. If it's 3%, let's say 3% is $9 of your account. Okay, cool. If I'm risking $9 and the pair is at 70, I need to do a little bit of math. You don't have to do it mentally. That's why calculators are now created, so you don't have to do it mentally. Just write it down. You got to do a little bit of math sometimes within trading, but not a lot. Write it down. Figure it out. You need to figure out how much money you're willing to win and you're willing to risk. Your results. You need to put if you won or lost the trade. For me, I put the amount of what I'm ending the day. I put the trades, win or loss. So if it was 2-0, 4-4, 2-7, 0-10, I write it down. I write it all. I also put how the dollar amount that I won or lost. Did I win $25 today? Did I win $100 today? Did I lose $200 today? Did I win $200 today? I write it all down, my results. I write it all down. And I also highlight it. If I won, green highlighter. If I lose, red highlighter. I need to physically scan through my notes, my trading journal, to see, okay, one, lost, one. Okay, cool. Just like that. Super easy. And the most important part of your trading journal is the journaling part of it. That's why it's called a trading journal. You need to write down why you took this trade, like the reasoning why. Not just why you took it, like confirmation wise, but the reasoning why. You need to write, did you stick with your trading plan? Did you follow everything that you said you were going to follow? Remember, you're committing to this. So did you follow it to the T? Another thing is, what emotions influence you to take the trade? You need to put your emotions before the trade. Were you happy? Were you upset? Were you in a good mood? Were you in an excited mood? Were you in a kind of mood? Write it down. Write down your emotions during the trade. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Because during a trade, especially if you trade HFX, you up, market going good, last second spikes you out. But you got like 2 seconds left. So it might go up because all we need it to be is above the line or below the line to win. But during the trade, you like your heart popping, you getting a little bit sweaty. You like, ooh, is it gonna close above or below? What's it gonna do? Write it down. Write down those emotions. Write down after the trade closes. Write down your emotions then. If you won, were you excited? Did you get hyped? Did you throw a chair up because you was that excited about it? If you lost, were you sad? Were you upset? How did you feel? Did that feeling go to your gut? Because sometimes that happens to me, and like I said, I'm gonna read to you. I'm gonna read to you my revenge day because that day went to my gut. I was so disappointed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I was so disappointed in myself. Mind you, if I can be real with y'all, because I'm gonna read it word for word. Do y'all mind if I read this word for word? Because I cussed myself out literally. Can I put it in the chat if I can write a yes if I can be real with y'all? And don't worry, I'm gonna answer your questions after. All right, cool. All right, this was recently too. This was real recently that I cussed myself out because I revenge traded. On April 21st, right? My goal, I'm not gonna tell you what was in my account, but my goal was to make 2%. I have everything here, right? My goal was to make 2%, which was $16.50. My max was to make 8%, $66. Cool. Wrote it all down. I wrote how much I was willing to, what was my trading amount. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna trade $24.75. I was supposed to, mind you. I was supposed to. That was a lesson day for me. That was real lesson day for me. And I'm getting, I lost $560 in 20 minutes. I lost someone's 2-week paycheck in 20 minutes. Do you know how upsetting that is? Some of you come on here and lose $20 in one trade, lose $5 and think that's it. I've blown accounts multiple times and I'm still here. I'm still sticking strong. But now that I have tangibly written down and have a trading plan, it upsets me even more because I can see it every day of how I messed up. And I'm going to read to you what I told myself now. I said, mind you, this was on the 21st, and I even wrote that it was the next day that I wrote in my trading journal. I had to I journaled this the next day because that's how upset I was with myself. It is now the next day that you're writing in this journal. You know that you messed up, but you didn't even have the balls to write it the day that you did this. You have no excuse. You're literally sitting and risking your account that you're supposed to be trading and making money with. You have no right to blow this trading account. This was your test and you failed. God is always testing you, and you have continued to fail him because you think that you are the shit and it's a game. But it's not. You're still stuck where you were in life because you have no one else to blame but yourself. You sit here and you preach to your people about being disciplined, but you go ahead and almost blow an account. You have to own up to your words that you speak to your people or your words will not have any type of value to them. Stop playing games like this. Like this shit does not mean nothing when it can change everything. Today needs to be the last fucking day you ever do some stupid shit like this ever again. We do not revenge trade. I don't care how emotional you get, how tied up on money you are. This market does not give a fuck about you or your problems. This shit is not cute. Grow up and learn how to be disciplined. Sorry, I'm stuttering over here. You still have money in this account, luckily, because you have the bonus that the brokers gave to you. Use it wisely so you can go ahead and refund this account. And when you refund this account, there is no more bullshit. You're tired of coming back to the same spot of blowing an account over and over and over again. You know what to do. So stop acting like you don't. Do y'all see why you need a trading journal? Nobody is going to hold your hand. No one, except for you. You need to hold yourself accountable when it comes to trading. This is going to make you hold yourself accountable. I purposely have a mirror right next to me when I trade so I can look myself in the mirror every time I win or lose. Because that person right there is the only person that is going to say, hey, click this button. Let's see if you win or lose. If you have a trading journal and you are journaling, you are going to hold your own self accountable. This is why this trading journal holds weight and value to it. If you cannot stick to this, the only person you are failing is yourself. And of course, your why. That's why you wrote it in this trading journal. This right here is the $1 million trading plan right here. This is it. You need to have all this and stick to it. Give yourself 3 months, 90 days. Give yourself 90 days of straight commitment. And I promise you, I promise you, you will see results. Stick to it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to do your own thing. Don't hop from educator to educator to educator. Don't hop from strategy to strategy. Yes, they just launched a new program, a new product called Colors. It looks so cool. Shout out, what's his name? Dr. Spiller. Shout out Dr. Spiller for creating that. But I'm not gonna go and have FOMO like everybody else and go look at that trade, like that strategy. Let the new people come in who find it, run that strategy up. I'm not going to. Why? Because I'm gonna stick to stay. I'm with Maddie Pips. I will preach and I will pray. Cash trap. I promise you, I will be successful when it comes to cash trap because I understand it. This is my thing. You, everybody on this call, for those who stayed, you need to go out, utilize the platform that you have put $235 in. Mind you, you did that. You said, I'm gonna invest in myself, $235. So use every penny wisely. Go out, find an educator, learn a strategy, and stick to it. Don't veer left, don't veer right. Stick to it, and I promise you, you will get paid. I promise you that. All right, I'm gonna go and read these questions. If you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the chat. Because I got like 4 minutes before I have to get on my next call. You said how many months, years have you been in this? I've been in this for almost 1.5 years. You sound really organized and motivates me. Thank you. I honestly was not, when I first came into this, I didn't have a trading plan. I didn't have a trading journal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't. I'm telling you my mistakes so you don't have to. I heard it from Kim Torres. I heard it from Lionel Bands. I heard it from Lou. I heard it from Manny. I heard it from this person, that person. Have a trading journal, have a trading journal, have a trading journal. I thought it was lame. When I first saw it, I was like, thought it'd work. Maybe I could be successful without one. No, it took me 1.5 years. I could have been sitting on 6 figures. Mind you, we have a plan to make 6 figures in 3 months, 6 months. We have that plan. It's at your fingertips. But because I chose to not listen to those who have the success that I want, and I thought I knew what I was doing, I'm the reason why I'm not where I'm at. And don't get off this call and still don't do what I learned from those people. After this as well, if you had people not on this call and you are a leader on this call, each one teach one. You need to teach your people this right here. You want your traders to stay in your business? You want people to stay in your business? Teach them how to trade the proper way. Teach them this right here over and over and over and over again. I promise you, all of you will see success. Now, I don't see any more questions in the chat. So I thank each and every one of you for staying on this call. And if you can kindly do me a favor, go back to Discord and let them know how much value you got from this call so we could run it up again. People need to hear this value. It's not always, let's get on a strategy. Raphael, write it in the chat for me. It's not always about just getting on and trying to make some money. That's cool. I get it. We in this to make money. But are you really about making money? Because if you can create this, you're about that money. I promise you that. Let me see if I can unmute you, Raphael. Hold on. Oh, wait. It's on here. Hold on. I got you, Raphael. All right. You should be able to unmute yourself. Maybe. Did it work? I don't know. If you can, write in the chat really quickly. If not, again, thank you guys for all hopping on. Thank you so much. This is a recording as well. If you want the recording, I'll be sure to drop it in or have somebody drop it in the announcement tab. So that way you can look back at this too. And thank you for having any value. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Have a blessed night. We got a call at 10. Bam fam, hop on. And let's continue running up. I'll see you guys on the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Boom. Boom.